European Union leaders have begun considering whether to grant the British Prime Minister a Brexit delay he doesn't even want. Boris Johnson, who once said,
"I'd rather be dead in a ditch,"
then asked the EU for an extension to Britain's impending departure, had to do just that after another divorce deal ran into another roadblock. But he also told them not to grant it. In a letter to Donald Tusk, the president of the European Council, Johnson wrote he was simply complying with the law by asking for another delay to Brexit. It's a letter he never wanted to write, and he refused to sign it. Then Johnson sent a separate letter indicating he doesn't want more time. A further extension would damage the interests of the UK and our EU partners and the relationship between us, he wrote. Johnson did choose to sign that letter. The British leader has vowed to deliver Brexit by the end of the month, with or without a divorce deal. His minister in charge of Brexit insists the government plans on sticking with that deadline.
We are going to leave by October the 31st. We have the means and the ability to do so. Parliament can insist that a letter is sent, but Parliament can't change the Prime Minister's mind.
Johnson's conflicting letters left it to the EU to decide on a way forward. But the only sure result is that the British public still faces an uncertain future.
It's frustrating that we're not moving ahead with anything. I think we just need to make a decision and get something done.
Every politician in that House promised to deliver Brexit. They are not doing that. In fact, they're trying to reverse the results of a democratic vote.
UK lawmakers derailed Johnson's new Brexit blueprint barely 2 weeks before the country is supposed to leave.
I will not negotiate a delay with the EU.
Meeting on a Saturday for the first time since 1982, members of the House of Commons put off support for the divorce plan Johnson negotiated with the EU. Parliament previously passed a law that said the British leader must ask for more time, if that were the case, to avoid an abrupt no-deal Brexit. Johnson said he would push for another vote on his divorce deal this week in Parliament, where he lacks a majority, so he's going to need the support of some opposition lawmakers. Now, while his Conservatives are focused on getting more votes, the opposition Labour Party is in favour of a second referendum on the whole question of leaving the EU.